What's going on, guys? Gabriel say, aka The Truth, and we are outside Premiere for a very interesting interview. You guys may remember this very famous face from the legendary film that is 300 that I know all of you have watched. The star that is Vincent Regan. I'm going to be talking to him about his new film coming up, Tango One. Should we head inside?
When I first came here, I thought this is more peaceful than London. Idyllic. Just beautiful.
Is your move?
I'm making it.
Alright guys, I'm here with Vincent Regan. The thing is, I saw you in this movie and I was like, he looks very familiar. He looked really, really familiar. Then went through all the films. I was 300. You were like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, the skinnier version of me.
Yeah,
it
was great. I mean, Black Knight as well.
Black Knight, yeah, with Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
What else? Troy.
Troy.
Snow White and the Huntsman. Clash of the Titans. Luc Besson's Joan of Arc.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This film was brilliant.
Thank you.
It was really good. I liked how the characters developed. I liked how your character developed, especially. It was like, because you're a old school gangster.
Mm-hmm.
You've got all the strings that you can pull, but you're not that deep into it to do all the dirty work yourself.
Yeah.
And I thought that was amazing. And then you could see the softer side of you develop as the film went through, and then the relationship with your daughter and stuff like that. It was just really cool to see that you still have all of that power without really having to do anything.
Oh, that's great, because you really got it, because that's what interested me in the film, was the fact that it wasn't your bog standard British gangster movie, which if it has a plot problem, it just throws more violence into it.
Yeah.
All the characters, they do things for a reason in this film. And Donovan, the character I play in it, obviously he is a bad guy for what he does. He's an international drug dealer, but he is a product of how he was brought up.
Yeah.
He does have a moral compass, and when very bad things happen to him, with his daughter being kidnapped, with all his money being taken away, with the Colombians after him, he has a road to Damascus and realised the way he's been living is the wrong way to live. But he uses his savvy and his intelligence to turn things around. But he does it in a way that is not kind of, he doesn't use a hammer to break down a door. He's very clever the way he manipulates things. It's a very interesting script. It reminded me a lot of a movie like The Departed, in so much as you have undercover people working, you don't know who's who. With the influence of the police and things. I mean, it's based on Sean Leather's novel, Tango One, which was a very popular book when it came out in 2012. And the script remains true to a lot of these really complicated plot twists, which is what really interests, and hopefully it will keep the audiences interested through the duration of the film. So.
Yeah. I mean, even there was a bit, the gun scene, where it went into the Colombians' house, if you want to call it that, and everyone's shooting, and you just walk straight through, and I was like, oh, boss.
Well, we kind of Sasha and myself spoke beforehand, where what would be interesting is how little the leading character uses a gun. Try and use something else other than a gun. Use your wits, use your guile. You know.
And the one time I thought you used it, you didn't use it. It was brilliant.
Yeah, but obviously there is, you know, lots of good old-fashioned violence in the film itself. But what's nice is that the central character tries to steer a course around it. You know.
Take it back a little bit. Did you always know that you wanted to be an actor?
Well, I've been acting all my life. I didn't really have anything planned to do other than act. I went to drama school when I was 19. I was on a building site before then. And I didn't want to be on a building site because I was just too lazy for real hard work. And so I went to drama school when I was 19, and then I've been acting ever since, really. Yeah, so it's 32 years ago now I left drama school. So.
Your character was very calm, collected, but menacing if you needed to be. How does it match up to your personality? Because it seemed quite easy for you to, the characters like suited you really well.
Yeah, I think when it comes to scenes involving your daughter being kidnapped, being a parent yourself, you can kind of find that place, or how would I feel if these circumstances were affecting me in the same way. I'm not in any way an aggressive or a violent person, but if my family were involved, I would probably react in a very different way.
Yeah.
And so I suppose that's a similarity I have with Donovan, is we're both fathers. You know,
because it's kind of what I was thinking, because I've got a 2-year-old at the moment, and it's like, well, what would I do in that situation? Because like you said, naturally you probably wouldn't try and find a gun, like just think, oh, I'm going to go and do that. But if you're put in a situation, what happens then? And you never know really. Like,
no, you never know. But if someone attempted to do anything to your kids, you know, the rule book is torn up.
Yeah. Here's an interesting one. Recently, a lot of YouTubers have started getting into film and movies and stuff like that. Do you think that it's a good thing for the industry, or?
I think it's a great thing for the industry. I think more people turning a camera on and doing something with a dramatic premise is fantastic.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about living in this golden age of television, but it's a golden age of drama. There's so many platforms now for content. It means there's so many more opportunities for young people, you know, to get involved in making film. And it's a great profession to be in, you know, the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it.
When you first started, because you were obviously acting before you had your kids.
Oh yeah.
How did they feel when they first saw you on TV?
A lot of the roles I play are violent. Very rarely you'll see me in a comedy. I don't think I've ever done a comedy. So my kids, I've got a 5-year-old and an 11-year-old, they have never seen me on TV.
Oh really?
No. My eldest has. She's been to a couple of premieres and things like that, and she loves it. Yeah. You know, she just says, "Oh, Dad, any premiere tickets going?" You know. She just likes it because it's an excuse for a party.
Yeah. Red carpet and all that kind of stuff. Tell all her friends and put it on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm going to finish with a quick fire.
Okay.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoon.
I like you. Winter or summer?
Summer.
Skiing or snowboarding?
Skiing.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Scrambled or fried?
Fried.
We're best friends. We're best friends. Thanks for taking the time.
It's a pleasure
to interview.
It's a pleasure.
Again, great film.
And I'm glad you enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was
Great.
really good.
Great.
Oh, the ending surprised me. The ending shocked me so much. I was like, this is so. I don't want to do spoilers.
No.
No spoilers. But then, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you can't do spoilers, or you won't be asked back.
Links in the description. So you have to go and get the film and watch it yourself. But definitely worth a watch. Definitely. Yeah.
Cheers, man. All the
Thank you
best.
very much.
Take care.